I was just a very, very weird kid and I didn't really fit in.
Float down like autumn leaves, and it's dark in a cold December, but I got you to keep me warm.
Ed Sheeran was born on February 17, 1991 in Halifax, West Yorkshire, England. He was destined for a successful music career from a very young age. With influences such as Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, the Beatles, and Eminem.
My first exposure to hip-hop was the Marshall Mathers LP.
Sheeran felt an indescribable connection to music and all that it encompassed. In his self-titled book, he described himself as a really geeky ginger kid with a massive guitar.
What I dream of achieving musically is having a record or a song that can spur up lots of different emotions in people and also be successful.
At the young age of 14, he picked up his guitar and with just the shirt on his back, moved to London to actively pursue music. With nowhere to live or any money to guide his survival, he solely focused on recording and made a few independent EPs during this time. His tracks began to get recognition, especially a song called The A-Team, which went on to reach the top 10 on the iTunes charts in the UK.
Or sells love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly.
So it's you, just with a guitar and the loop station, and you sold out 3 shows at Madison Square Garden in moments.
Always doing shows if I'm in the studio. Truly broke, never growing up. Call me Rufio.
I think if you're a weird kid, you grow up to be an interesting adult.
Very drunk, I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
Maybe I'll get drunk again.
At 19, he got a one-way flight to LA without knowing a single person in the city. Homeless at the time and sleeping on people's couches each night, he played over 300 shows in 1 year just to make himself known.
I did play 312 shows in 1 year.
Ended up at Jamie Foxx's open mic through lots of different contacts, and then his manager happened to be there that night and he said, come play Jamie's radio station. So I played the radio station, and then Jamie was like, I've got a studio in my house that I created for people like you, so come and stay.
Ed Sheeran slept on my studio floor for 6 weeks.
Yo, melody music maker, reading all the papers. They say I'm up and coming like I'm fucking in an elevator.
Everything that you think is wrong with you is actually right with you, because that makes you an individual, that makes you a more interesting human, that makes you you.
Burn so bright, I wanna feel your love. Oh, and say, baby, baby, I'm alive. For tonight, I wanna fall in love. Find me in the club, bottle full of bubble, and mommy, I got the X to get into taking drugs and having sex. I ain't into making love, so come give me a hug. Feeling it getting rough when I pull.
Sheeran's constant ambition drove him to follow his dreams no matter what obstacles he faced. At just 26 years old, Ed Sheeran has already achieved goals that take a lifetime for some to even approach. Sheeran's passion for music drove him through all the homeless, sleepless nights and guided him to the success that is starting to finally find him.
Come on, be my baby, come on. Every day discovering something brand new. Oh, I'm in love with the shape of you. I'm not a rapper, I'm a singer with the flow. I've got a habit for spitting quicker lyrics. You know, you find me ripping the writtens out of the pages they sit in. I never want to get bitten, cause plagiarism is hidden. Watch how I sit on the rhythm. Prisoner with a vision, signed to a label but didn't listen to any criticism. Thought you knew but you didn't, so perk your ears up and listen. Studio is the system and you could say that I'm driven, and now it's on to the next saga. We drink the best lager. I'll never try to win you over like your stepfather.